My name is Henry Van Styn. Some of you may know me as the Rapid App guy, but today I'm going to be talking about a simpler, more general purpose tool that I wrote called dockup.sh. This is a bash script for running Plack PSGI web apps with Docker. It's designed as a mostly drop-in replacement for plackup, which means that just like with plackup, you run it in a directory that contains a valid Plack app, which means a app.psgi file. It will start the app. This is the synopsis of the script, which you can get with -- help, but let's actually take a look at it. I'm in a directory here that has a Plack app. My ls, we see there's an app.psgi, so I can do good old normal plackup, accepting connections on port 5000. And I can come in, localhost 5000, and the site loads. And this is the slideshow that I used last time we were here in Salt Lake City. So come back, cancel that. Instead of typing plackup, we can type dockup, and it will do its thing and do the same thing. Its default port, though, is 5200. Localhost port 5200. You see that it's the same thing, but now it's running through Docker. So this script actually uses the Docker Hub image Rappy PSGI, which does the actual heavy lifting. The dockup script just generates the appropriate Docker run commands. This was originally written for Rapid App, but it works with any PSGI app. So how is this useful? Well, main thing, portability. It runs any place with Docker and Bash. You don't even need to have Perl. That means it runs on Mac, it runs on Linux, it runs on Windows, and yes, it runs on your buddy's Python computer who refuses to install Perl to check out your app. The first run will automatically pull the required images from Docker Hub, so you really don't need anything except the standard install of Docker and run the command and it'll just work. This also gives you a consistent environment with a modern Perl, which is currently based on 5.2.6. And then it's easy to maintain consistency between dev and production when you use Docker in general. When you then deploy with Docker, you have exactly the same stack, exactly the same versions of everything. So what you may be asking is, what about CPAN modules? So because it is a Docker Hub image, everything is already baked in. There's already a complete stack installed that you use, and again, the stack for this is based on Rapid App. Rapid App pulls in Catalyst, and Catalyst already installs most of CPAN, so chances are the module you need is already in there. However, if it isn't, you have two simple options. One, you can include a CPAN file in your app directory, and any missing dependencies are automatically installed at runtime. Now that's a little slow, or it depends on what you're installing. Some things will install very quickly, but if you don't want to have that slow startup time, you can also simply extend the Rappy PSGI Docker Hub image into your own image to roll in whatever you want. And this is actually very, very simple. You write a Docker file. In this case, this is all that would be necessary to do that. In this case, I'm adding IO all and keyword declare as an example. And you can bake in anything that you want. And then you just build your own image with Docker build. And then when you run the dockup command, you just use the -i my image option, and it'll now run your image. Also, to make this super quick and out of the box, and this is also inspired by Perl Brew, I added a quick installer where you can just copy and paste this right to any system, and it'll download and install the script for you, and it'll just work. So here are some links and resources. Everything you can find everything through rappy.io/dockup. That'll actually take you to the Git repo, and then these other links here, which are the repo link and the Docker Hub link, can be found through there. So if we pull that up, here's the Git repo, and there's a README that has plenty of information in here, including here's the links to the slides, rappy.io TPC 2018, and other information, links to the Rappy PSGI on Docker Hub, which again, it's the thing that does the heavy lifting, and it has lots of features and capabilities to be able to let you do all sorts of things. So check it out. That's all I have. Thank you.